I am Deborah Peak Haynes, and welcome to Deborah's Healing Kitchen. Now, I am in a different spot right now, and I just want to say thank you to my cousins, Brian and Angela. They let me take over their kitchen, and I am so grateful. So I say wherever I am is Deborah's Healing Kitchen. So welcome. Today, I really want to encourage you to eat better. That's what Deborah's Healing Kitchen is about. And one of the things that we don't do enough of is drink good water. I have to always check myself, and so I'm trying to do better. So the other thing that we can do to help our bodies actually get more hydration is eat our water. Now, I got that from a dear doctor friend in Detroit, Dr. Betts. Thank you for that tip. She was telling someone, eat your water. So many of us don't think about that food can actually help hydrate the body. So today I'm going to encourage you to hopefully do that. I have some notes here so I won't forget to tell you the things that you need to know, and some of you may already have this information, but please share it with your family and friends. We all need to be healthier. So when I say eat your water, there's certain foods that have a high water content. For instance, cucumbers. Cucumbers have over 96% water. Had you ever thought about that? Now, cucumbers are in season. It's better to eat foods in season because that means it has the energy that you need for the season. I hope that makes sense to you. Lettuce has 95% water, celery 95%, tomatoes 94%, romaine lettuce 93%, zucchini 92%, watermelon, you think watermelon, of course, because it's water, and then melon. It's over 91% actual water. Strawberries, kale, broccoli, peaches, carrots, apples, all of those different types of foods have over 85% water. So incorporate that into your daily diet, and that will really help you increase your intake of water, hydrate your body, and be healthier. Because not only water, but the nutrition that you get from these fresh fruits and vegetables is phenomenal for boosting the immune system. You know, immunity is a huge thing these days. Do you know God created us with an immune system? We have just not taken very good care of it. And that's why it doesn't work for many of us, because you've got to take care of it. So I am hopefully giving you information to help you take better care of yourself, boost your immune system, detox the body, so we can all be healthier and have a higher quality of life. So today, the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to make a really fast coleslaw. Now, my family and friends that have tasted my coleslaw love it, and it's really quick. I'm going to show you how to do it. And the other thing with my coleslaw, I don't use like a whole lot of mayonnaise because you don't need it if you use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is really good for your pH balance. It calms the stomach, and it has enzymes to help you digest your food. So I put a little apple cider vinegar in my mayonnaise, and then I don't need as much mayonnaise. And apple cider vinegar is like really, really low in calories. Let me see. Oh my God, 0 calories. And then you get all that flavor. Isn't that great? So 0 calories, and it helps you with your stomach, pH balance, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I have a green cabbage, and I'm actually going to take off. I washed it already. I'm going to take this off the top. Oh, the main thing that we have to do, you have to wash your hands before you start cooking. This is so important. And make sure you get under your nails. A lot of bacteria hides under your nail, your fingernails. Okay? So washing our hands, I already washed the cabbage, and I have a yellow onion. Now, a yellow onion really makes a difference with your coleslaw because it has that sharp taste. You can use a white onion, but it's just not the same. So yellow onion is really important. I'm going to use a yellow onion and a carrot. You can also use, if you like, for color, This is a red radish. And this is really good if you are wanting to help cut the mucus out of your body and detox your liver. This is really good. Also, anything red makes you think of what? Your heart. So this is good for your heart. So this is a radish, and it gives a little sharp taste too. So I might grate a little bit of radish into my coleslaw. So we're going to do that. So right now, actually I didn't cut this like I typically would, but let me tell you how you should cut your vegetables. Now some of the leaves has a little bit of damage. I'm just going to take it off. Anything that's damaged, I just kind of chop it off real quick. But anyway, you see how the ridges run in the cabbage? So you really want to cut along those ridges because that's the energy of the food. Food grows in a certain way to connect with the ground, and then that connects to energy in growing the vegetables. So when you're eating something fresh, you're eating energy. Remember, the taste is important because you want your body to enjoy it, but this is all about energy. So this is just really quickly. Now, I'm not a chef, but I'm just going to, this is for the everyday person that is in their kitchen and they are trying to cut their cabbage. I'm cutting along the ridges. You can sliver it another way if you have a food processor. Some of us are fancy and we have a food processor. However, this is just a really quick way of cutting your cabbage. I'm going to cut out. This can be a little bit hard sometimes. So, okay. Now, let me show you. All right. So this is just a little bit of cabbage in my bowl. I'm going to slice it up. And I have to find out, how do you cut your vegetables like chefs? You know how they do, and they do this and this. Anyway, I don't want to cut myself. But anyway, let me just show you real quick. So this is your cabbage. Doesn't have to be fancy, but you do want to sliver it. All right, I'm going to move this. We'll use that for later. So this is a yellow onion. For my onions, I like to just chop off the bottom and just to make it easy. Okay, so we have our onion. I just kind of sliced a little bit of it, and then I'm just going to sliver it, or grate it rather. Grated onions work much better in cabbage and with the coleslaw. You don't want big chunks of onion in your coleslaw. So this way it kind of blends much better. And I like a lot of onions. Okay. All right, so we have our grated onions. Just going to put that in, and then you just use the same grater and grate your carrots. This is really fast and simple. This grater needs to be a little bit sharper, but I just want you to get the idea. And remember, carrot is good for eyesight. It has antioxidants, fiber. Also, carrots have quite a bit of water. Okay. I have my carrots, my onions, and I'm going to take my tongs and just kind of blend it together. Now, mind you, if you're feeding 4 people, you might want to cut up the whole cabbage. And you can also add purple cabbage. Purple cabbage is really good, high in antioxidants as well. It gives it a lot more color. Oh, I said I was going to use my radish. I'd already washed it, but let me just show you. I'm just going to use the radish. Just for some color. Okay, you can grate that with the same grater. It's all going the same place anyway. And this kind of gives it a little kick as well. Okay, so we have our onions, carrots, and a little bit of radish. So this is the main thing. We're going to mix up, this is apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use maybe a tablespoon or two. I have to borrow Angela and Brian's spoon. They're such a great couple to let me do this. Okay, so maybe 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And you want to adjust it depending on how much you're going to make. And if you have a whisker, I always try to remember how to say this, but you need to just kind of whisk this together and it spreads much easier. So this is mayonnaise. This is organic mayonnaise. I try to use organic whenever possible. And then the apple cider vinegar and white pepper. You don't need a lot of white pepper. And of course, salt. Oh, Miss Till, you know what I need? We didn't bring a plate so I can taste my food. So we have to find a little plate. Well, actually, I'm going to use this for now. Yes, I need to taste my food before I give it to anyone else. All right. So if you do it in a bowl, it actually makes it easier. Okay. So just a second. All right. So see, that covers your coleslaw. You don't have to have mayonnaise dripping from every part of the coleslaw. And this is really flavorful because of the apple cider vinegar, the sea salt, white pepper, digests much easier. And then if you want to make this look really nice and you're serving it, because you want to make sure when you're serving your food that it is presented well, you can just put a little bit of paprika on top. And that's it. That only took, I don't know, just a few minutes. All right? So let me taste this. I may have to adjust the salt. All right, let's see. Really good. Has a little sharpness to it. I can taste the sea salt, the pepper, and definitely apple cider vinegar with the organic mayo. I have to say that I really do make really good coleslaw. That's good. Okay, you have to try it. It's really good. Let me get a napkin so I won't look so tacky. All right, so the reason why you want to eat more cabbage, it fights cancer. It is an overall wonderful vegetable. It's part of the green vegetables. It's really great for so many things to help your body. It's full of water as well. Onions are great for fighting cancer. Onions have a lot of sulfur, which is very healthy and boosting your immune system. And you have your carrots, which is good for your eyes. And then we have your radish, that's good for your liver. All of these things are really good. It tastes good. You can enjoy it. Now, please don't eat this with your ribs. We don't want ribs, and we know coleslaw and ribs go together, so we think. But eat this with something else, okay? If you have to have your chicken, get it organic, but just eat it with something healthy. Or your vegan meat, you know, you have vegan barbecue. So many things are vegan now. So have a healthy salad. Raw salad gives you enzymes for your stomach to help digest your food, and it gives you energy. Remember, we want to eat our energy and eat our water. So next we're going to do a really fast salad, green salad you can do at home in just a few minutes. All right, so now we're headed to, how do you make a really quick salad? Salad is great for you. As I was talking about earlier, you can eat your water through fresh fruits and vegetables. So I wanted to tell you this about romaine lettuce. I love romaine lettuce. You can also use green leaf lettuce, red green leaf lettuce. So iceberg doesn't have the nutrition that many of the other greener lettuces has. However, I did find out that iceberg is able to absorb a lot of toxins. So you can mix iceberg in some of your salads sometimes, but I don't advocate just having an iceberg salad. I think you need to have more bang for your buck if you're going to eat a salad. But romaine lettuce is really good for your teeth and your bones. Oh yeah, and let me tell you this. As we age, we lose collagen. I found out that spinach really helps replenish collagen in your body. So that's something new, I think, that we all can use. So we need collagen. Celery, as I said, has a lot of water. Tomatoes has a lot of water. We're not going to do tomatoes today. Now, with tomatoes, if you have arthritis, you may want to stay away from tomatoes because it's not good for the joints. It can inflame the joints, and that's something we don't want. So if you have arthritis, stay away from the tomatoes. Maybe if you just have to have some, you want it cooked and not raw, and that might offset some of the inflammation. However, but just stay away from the tomatoes and white potatoes. Not good for arthritis. Also, red meat, not good for arthritis. It will inflame your joints. I have some wonderful people I love. They have really bad arthritis, and they keep eating the red meat, the white potatoes, and tomatoes. I don't know why, but they do. Anyway, let me move on. All right, so I already washed my hands. This is romaine lettuce. You should tear your lettuce, not cut. So right now, I'm just going to tear it up. And I just want you to think about, this is taking just only a couple of seconds to tear up the lettuce. So you get home, wash your lettuce, wipe it off. You can even get one of those salad winders that gets the water off for you. So, okay, tearing this up. Maybe this is enough salad for 2 people, okay? So you might need a whole head if you have 4 or 5 people. All right, so the purple onion actually is great for fighting breast cancer and other cancers. Onions are good anyway because of the sulfur, but purple onions are really good for fighting cancer. So you might want to add that. We all need to make sure that we're healthy. I'm just doing this because it's a good way to, getting smaller pieces. Now, I don't want to shred my onion in my salad, so I actually just like to chop off just a few pieces at the top. Now, some people are crazy about onions, like my sister loves onions, so I would put a lot more in a salad for her. If you're going on a hot date with your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you may not want to put a whole lot of onions in your salad unless you have a nice breath freshener, because onions are really strong. But just think about the great stuff it's doing in your body. All right? Okay, so now I like my my cucumbers different ways, so you can just, round way, or I actually peel the cucumber. You can leave the skin on, more nutrition in the skin. And then if you want smaller pieces, like my family, they're not crazy about cucumbers, so I try to sneak in a few cucumbers in the salad by chopping them up. It works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so there's my cucumbers. However you like to chop it up, just make your salad. Doesn't have to take long. Now you can chop up your carrots or you can shred it just like I was shredding it for the coleslaw. Put it in your food processor, however you like. Just get the carrots in the salad, okay? It doesn't have to be fancy. Okay. All right, so I have my carrots. Typically, I put a lot more carrots in my salad, but this is just for the purposes of this demonstration. And then celery, as I mentioned, celery is full of water. Now, you can cut the celery down the middle to chop it up, however works for you. Small pieces, big pieces. Some people like things finely chopped. The main thing is get it in the salad, okay? If it's going to take you too long, just chop up the celery. Or just eat the stalk. If you don't have time to chop up the salad, eat the stalk. Okay, so I have my celery, my carrots, my cucumbers. All right, so now the main thing. This is so simple. I actually learned this at another cooking class. So we have some balsamic vinegar, depending on how many people you're going to feed. Okay, I'm just eyeballing this. You don't need as much olive oil, but this is olive oil. Why olive oil? Well, olive oil is good for your arteries, which means it's good for your heart. And olive oil has a great flavor. And olive oil is much better than using canola oil. I try to stay away from canola oil whenever I can. But olive oil can take some stir-fry heat, not really high heat. But make sure you're getting olive oil in your recipes because it's good for your arteries, it's good for your heart, which means it's also good for your brain. Olive oil is just phenomenal, and it has a wonderful flavor. So just to kind of sweeten this up, just a second, let me grab something off camera and show you pure maple syrup. No, this is not that stuff that they sell in restaurants that's cheap. No. When I say cheap, I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about the benefits. Pure maple syrup has a lot of benefits for your body. It's one of the best sweeteners that you can use. So for this salad dressing, I'm actually going to put a little bit of maple syrup. Maybe you do a teaspoon, just depending on what you like. You can do a little bit more, but it just kind of makes it interesting. You can also use raw honey. I use raw honey sometimes, and then just kind of blend it up. So you don't have to have commercial salad dressing. It's better if you have your own. All right, just blend up. You can put parsley in this, a little salt. You don't need salt, but you can use a little salt. You can put oregano, garlic. Just make it your own. But I first want you just to taste the basic. Balsamic vinaigrette, olive oil, and maple syrup. Okay, just 3 ingredients. That's for your salad. And, oh yes, remember I said we could grate the radish in the salad as well. Remember, the radish is really good for your liver. Okay, so now we have radish. So just think about how many vegetables you're having in this one salad. So you're going to have so many great vegetables, and so you don't really need to cook any vegetables since you're having a raw salad. Make sure these pieces are a little smaller. But your raw salad can take the place of a cooked vegetable, but I usually have a salad and then also cooked vegetables. Just make sure everybody gets everything that falls down to the bottom. You could put olives in this. Oh, the thing I really love, these were raw pumpkin seeds. So pumpkin seeds are known for having high amounts of zinc. So what I did, I just stuck it in the oven, didn't put no oil, no salt, and I'm just putting pumpkin seeds on top. Gives your salad a nice little crunch. Plus it's roasted, so it has that little roasted flavor. It just makes it really interesting. Okay, so now we have our pumpkin seeds. If I were home, I'd probably put some maybe black olives in it. So, all right, here's my salad and my dressing. So let me tear this up. You want it a little bit smaller than this. Come on now, Deborah. All right. Let me taste it. Now, I've been known to make pretty good salad dressing. Let's see if I did it today. With the onion and the pumpkin seed, this is really, really good. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, but I just want you to know it does taste good. Really good. All right. Let me just say this. What do I want you to take away from today? Eat your water. Look, all of this is water and energy, vitamins and minerals. Eat your water. Also, fresh fruits and vegetables, in season preferably. Right now is the season for nectarines, peaches, plums, apricots, cherries. Those are called stone fruits. They're really good for you if you're a diabetic. Peaches and plums are really good if you're diabetic. So you can eat a plum, you can eat a nectarine in the morning to start off your day, because that's really good for your body to have something fresh and nutritious in the morning when you wake up, not over-processed cereals and all that kind of junk. So remember, you're eating your water. So stone fruit has a lot of water. And then you have your salads during lunch or at dinner time. The main thing is you've got to get more water in your body and more energy. So I hope this was helpful. I look forward to coming back and coming up with something else that I think that might be helpful to you. I really want your comments. Tell me how you like this or you don't like it, or I can do things differently. The main thing is I want to know that you are being helped by Deborah's Healing Kitchen. Please go to my website, www.deborahpcanes.com. Also, my Facebook page is Deborah's Healing Kitchen. I'll be coming back soon. Oh, also, I do have, my classes, which this is one. I'll be doing in person as well as continue to doing it online. So anyway, have a great day. I hope you eat your water, and I hope that you feel great after salad and having some wonderful coleslaw. Thanks for coming to Deborah's Healing Kitchen.